everybody, it's Crystal with Crystal's Diversa Creations, and I wanted to do a quick video for you all to show you how to do a photo on a slate. So first I have a quick video here that shows you how I prepped this slate. So the slate was a 6-pack of 6x9 from Amazon. So really just making sure that there's no dust on it. And you can basically use either mineral oil or whichever clear sealant you have, whether it's clear spray paint, or I happen to have the Aleene's gloss finish, and I'm just going to put a coat on it and just pay attention to what it says for the amount of time it needs to dry, and just let it dry completely before you put it on the Glowforge. That's all. And so we're just going to leave this, and then I'm going to go work on the design now. So we'll come back. This this here doesn't take that long to dry, so I'll give it about a half an hour, and then I will come back and have it when I'm ready to put it on the Glowforge. So this is how it looked once it was dried, and this is the comparison of the two, one not spray painted and one after. About 20 minutes or so when it dried, I set it to the side, and then I went ahead and started to prepare the photo. So this is the photo that I'm going to be using. It's me and my mom. And basically what I did was I took the photo from my phone, and I went ahead and uploaded it to the Messenger app on my phone, and downloaded on the Messenger app on my computer, which is like the fastest way to transfer for me from your device to your computer. So I went ahead and did that. After doing that, I used the remove background .com. I uploaded the image. So it comes in like this, and then it gets rid of the background. I cleaned it up a little bit, so just you can zoom in so that you can see it a little bit better, edit it, and then use these the plus and the minus to go ahead and get in. I kind of cleaned around the hair. You look at your photo, see what it is that you want to do to make it how you want it for your project, and then you're going to go ahead and click download. Once I downloaded it, it saved. I directed it to save to my Slate video folder, and then I opened up Imag-r.com. You can pay for this, or you can use it free with ads. I'm using the free with ads version. And so you scroll down. It gets a little complicated because it looks like it's so much going on, because I think they're really trying to, of course, get you to start buying some things, but just stay focused. Scroll down. You'll start to see these smaller boxes. These are the boxes that you're actually going to use for your project. So you click on upload, and then you'll go get that photo that is got the background already cleaned up. Say open. It'll bring in your photo. Once it brings in your photo, again, you got to scroll back down because it constantly wants to show you all this other stuff to distract you, which we understand why. So you're going to see your photo in black and white. You're going to move. So you've already uploaded. Now you're going to crop it. So with the cropping, you have this box around your photo. Let me see if I can minimize this a little bit. Okay. So when you go into crop and you have this around, always, in order to get up and down in this picture, be on the outside of it. When you're in it, it's wanting to crop you. So all I did was I just hovered over here, and I just kind of brought my line up to about here. And then after you get it where you want it, I also rounded a little bit so that I wouldn't have that square just breaking off. I went in like just about so, like that. And I said crop. You must click crop to complete it. So now, if you look at the photo, it's got a little bit of roundness here and it's cropped. So we stop now right around where we had asked it to. If you needed to resize, I did not, but if you needed to resize, you would work in this here portion of the app. Same if you needed to add text. I added my text in Silhouette and brought my text over into Glowforge the way that we traditionally would. So I'm not going to go through that piece, but that's what I did. And I added that as an SVG, and this was a PNG. So here's the secret you all came for. I needed to identify what material. And this is the key part. I think this is a tricky part for everybody, because once you get in here, I've seen where people told you to invert it, and whatnot. Inverting it as if you're not going to be selecting the material. If you say grayscale, let me go back out so that we got the picture worked out. I want you all to be able to see this part here. So again, we're under material, click grayscale, click grayscale black slate. That's the ticket. Once you click that, it goes ahead and sort of inverts it. Now, what I did initially was I clicked invert over here. You don't need to. Once you've done that grayscale, scroll back down and you see how this photo looks, right? Always, always, always do preview with material. And now you'll see how it would look if it were on the actual slate. And that's the way we want it to look. So we say close. And next we say download. Download it and go ahead and download it as a PNG. And you've seen it went ahead and downloaded over here. Okay, fine. So we're done with all of that. You would just get on out of this app, get on out of the other app, and close this as well. So then next, you would open up your Glowforge. Get your Glowforge going. You would upload the design. So here's the design right here. Just double click. So you will have this, and how you want to set this design up is that it's an uncertified or user certified material. Okay, so you're going to click that. Mine was 0.34, and I used the caliper to be able to identify, what the sizing was, so you know how to measure your material. And then next I went here and I said engrave, and I have it here. So basically it wants you to use human race, right? And then when you use human race, because if you just do engrave, you never see this, and you see people keep saying, oh, it's the dot. You don't see that if you're just in the regular engrave. You don't see it until you do that human race. And it just came up once I realized that I was doing a photo. So just use that. What I used was 900 for the speed. So I used 900. It's easiest just to click it and put it in. I used 900 for the speed. For the power, 50 was too light, which I've seen a lot of people suggest that 50 was too light, and I was afraid to use the full power or 90 because I did something yesterday and I'm not certain if it was my image or if it was my power, so I settled in at 75. And this is just me, so you may see something else that suits you better. For the lines, per inch. I have seen folks use 225. I settled in at 270. So after I got all of that together, it's only going to do the one pass. That was more than enough. You click up here and you say save. Other than that, you're going to have to change it each and every time. So you say save. Now, if you had a words that you were bringing over, you can't get them to overlay by bringing one in and bringing the other, because then you're on two different screens. So what you need to do is push this plus, and then you say upload, and now you're ready to go ahead and upload your design. So mine had an image that was already ready to go, and it was something that I saved from over on Silhouette, and I just uploaded it here, and I was ready to go. It brought in that design, and I could just place the two together, merge them up, and go ahead, and it was ready to print. The total time that it took me to print was it was like 38 minutes for both designs. The first one took the longest, which was the portion that was the SVG. The actual image took about 15 minutes to print out, to engrave. This was the image just before it was being sent to the Glowforge. So to make sure that this is going to be lined up straight, I take a ruler. You can use whichever ruler you happen to have, and I line it up. Let me show you down in here. So I line it up to make sure that this is lined up with the bottom here, and then I bring this and make sure that this is straight, so that when I bring in the text, I know it'll be straight on the slate. So if it's straight here, it's straight there, it should be straight on the slate as well. So that's a easy tip to line up, not just on the slate or anything else that you have to do when you want to put it in the middle, and make sure that it's aligned. So it's just getting started. Let it run, and I'm going to put it into time lapse. So we're finishing up the outer portion, and I'm assuming we're getting ready to move to the photo, and it's about 12 minutes and 53 seconds left. So I guess that's how long it takes for the photo. So it's just getting started with that. So it's now going to take 15 minutes and 19 seconds, and we're only working on the photo. And let's just see, did it get any darker? Oh, it looks to be darker. I changed it from 225 to 270. And I changed it, the power from 50% to 75%. And it definitely looks darker, because I just felt like I couldn't really see it at all before. And I just didn't change anything else. I basically didn't move the picture or anything, so I was able to go back and make those adjustments and just ignore the other portion of our design. But I definitely see a difference. This is the one that I did yesterday. And I've seen some places I could change this one as well, but this is the first photo one. So, but I definitely see a difference with those minor changes that we've made so far. So I'm going to go ahead and time lapse it. It's got 12 minutes and 20 seconds left. my gosh, I am so super pleased with this. And we have about a minute and a half left. And I just think it came out so nice. I mean, I really, really do. I am super pleased with it. Those changes definitely helped because it was not showing up at first. And now clearly you can see that the image is really, really showing through. Especially like the shirt and my mama's face and her glasses and, you know, her little grin, her hat, even her hand. Like you can see the full hand and her other hand over there. You can see that so well. So I am really, really pleased with this. And I'm going to go ahead and let it finish out the last 40-something seconds. And then I will get a picture of it off the Glowforge. This is the final, and again, I just love it. I love the way it came out. So I figured I'd go ahead and make a stand for the slate as well. So this is the acrylic stand that I made, and this is the final product. Thank you all for watching Crystal's Diversa Creations. Thanks as always for tuning in. Hit the bell so that you get future notifications. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share with a friend and give it a thumbs up. Till next time, take care.